Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and today's video is the second in my series of drawing monsters, and I'm still not sure about the title for it, but we'll have it sooner or later. I have some plans for my next monsters, and I'm still trying to work everything out. So first off, I want to shout out the artist Miss Monster, because if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have known about the Krampus. So I will share the image that she did here, and she did this in 2009, and according to her website, it is her most stolen piece of art, because people think that it is a vintage piece of art, and they think that because of that they can just use it. They don't check to see actually like when it was made and whatnot. So that's very interesting. And finally this year, I purchased one of the shirts. It's taken me 10 years to do it, but I did finally purchase one of the shirts from Woot. And I'll have all those links down below, both to Miss Monster's website and to where you guys can buy the shirt if you like the art. It probably is a little late to get it for Christmas, but you could always order it and have it for next year. Or I think it's on all the time, so yeah, if you guys are interested in that. Also, I want to shout out the subscriber who suggested that I do a like a little information about the monsters. Their name is SkyTurtle5E. I'll have their a little screenshot of their name and icon there. But they suggested that I give you guys a little information about the monsters that I do in these videos. So I thought that was a very good idea. So I'm going to do that now. And this comes from Wikipedia. In Central European folklore, Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure described as a half-goat, half-demon who during the Christmas season punishes children who have misbehaved. It's basically St. Nicholas's like counterpart, where St. Nicholas gives presents to good boys and girls and the Krampus punishes them. And there is a lot of other stuff that happens in Europe because of this. I know that they have like the Krampus parade, where it's basically like the running of the Krampus, I believe. And they do holiday cards, which you'll see like at the very end of this video. I have my finished art done up like one of the holiday cards for the Krampus. But yeah, so normally the Krampus carries switches because it's again to punish the misbehaved children. He also has a basket on his back to carry said children away to be punished more. But one of the things I wanted to touch on was when I was doing research and trying to get how I wanted the Krampus to look in my style, I came across a lot of art where he either had human feet or goat feet like how I did, or he had one of both, which I thought was very interesting. And it's not like a bunch of art that has that, but there's definitely some like actual vintage art of him like that, and I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, I thought the Krampus would fit during this time of the year. That's why I wanted to do the Krampus video for this. And I'll have in the end card the link to the real-time inking in case you guys want to see that and didn't catch it last week whenever it came across your feed if you're following me or if you're new to the channel and would like to see it. Yeah, it's like a 35-minute long video of this process here where I'm traditionally inking it, and then it's getting like touched up in this video. Like I have where I've done the pre-sketch and then printed out, light boxed it, done the inks, and then the coloring. But the live, like the full-length inking video is just no sped up video version of the inking process of this piece. And I don't know, I had a positive response to the Kappa one that I did, so I thought I would do it for this one as well. I plan to this week, this video is getting released Tuesday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I want to have a version of this up on my Redbubble so you can buy it on shirts if you would like it on a shirt or as a sticker, but we'll see if I can actually get that done in time. And I've actually had this video done for several weeks, like before my other convention, but I've decided to come back and redo my voiceover because I wasn't super happy with how the voiceover sounded. So I just wanted to be a little happier with the video, and that's one of the benefits to planning these things out really early, is I can then decide later on if I really want to change it, I can. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so far I really have been happy with how my monster series is doing, art-wise. I mean, obviously I'm not a big channel. I have less than 1,000 subscribers, so I don't get a lot of views, but I feel like this is more a challenge to myself anyways for my monster art, because I really want to improve on doing things that aren't just like cutesy anime related things, and I feel like it's turning out pretty cool. And I hope you guys agree. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And as I mentioned before in the Kappa video, if for some reason this isn't, you know, your deal, it's okay. Like, I totally get that as well. I'm still gonna have the Fan Art Fridays every Friday, and these videos will always be bonus videos and not something that, you know, is going to take the place of Fan Art Friday. I do have a couple monsters already planned for next year. I don't know what order I'm gonna do them in, but Sky Turtle, who also suggested the like the little blurb about the monsters I'm drawing, suggested doing a Wendigo, and so I'm going to do Wendigo. I've actually got a pre-sketch done in my sketchbook. I actually have pre-sketches for all of these, but I have like the one that I'm the most happy with is the Wendigo so far, and I want to do one of Baba Yaga and a Baku, which is, I guess it's technically another yokai, but I'm gonna derive what visuals I use for it from the Indonesian mythos more than the Japanese mythos, because I think that they have like a little different stuff on that. Like, I think they're supposed to look a little different as well, but we'll see. I need to still do the research for that, but since the Kappa is specifically like Japanese, I wanted to try and take something that was maybe in Japanese folklore but didn't start there. So that's why I'm gonna pull from another culture. Like, I'm trying to do a bunch of different things. So like the Krampus is Germanic, and the Kappa is from Japan, and Baba Yaga, I believe, is either Russian or Ukrainian, in that kind of area, and the Wendigo is obviously American. So yeah. So I want to try and do a lot of different types of monsters in this series. As much as I'd love to do just like yokai, I do know that there's a wealth of monsters throughout the world that I would love to touch on and do art of. So yeah, again, just like in the Kappa video, if there is something you guys would like to see me draw in this monster series, please leave a comment down below. I'll add it to the list. I'll try and work it in somehow. I'd love to do as many of these as I can. I am planning next year to do at least once a month a monster video. If for some reason I get really inspired and I end up working on more and more, I will do more monster videos, especially if people want it. So yeah. And that being said, this year, this is probably going to be the last bonus video. I may get a sketchbook flip through done before the end of the year, but if not, it'll be in the first week of January for you guys to see. But I do have my Fan Art Fridays coming out. Oh, I actually do take that back. I do have a video coming out on Christmas Eve, and it is my first tablet review. And I say first, I'm probably not going to review other tablets, but I recently got a new tablet for my on-the-go work, like art stuff, so I did a little review video and did like a holiday picture with it. So yeah, that video is also Krampus related, but it's my Krampus character, Kika, if you guys remember from last year, because I did like a bunch of Kika art for the YouTube channel and for online in general. So maybe you guys have followed me for that long, you guys will remember. But yeah, my Patreon people already have that picture. I've actually put it up in our file, our mega file, so people can actually have the high res as well. But I'll post that on Christmas Eve for everyone to share. But this should be going up on social media today, so you guys can see that as well. That's, you know, with it not just in the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this monster art video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!